The Little Lion Who Found His Roar Kids Story Bedtime Story. In a vast savanna, where golden grass swayed in the breeze and tall trees offered shade, there lived a little lion named Leo. Leo had a golden mane that shimmered in the sunlight, and his eyes sparkled with curiosity. But there was one thing that made Leo different from the other lions in the savanna. He didn't know how to roar. All the other lions could roar loudly, their voices echoing across the plains. The older lions roared to show their strength, the cubs roared to play, and even the lionesses let out powerful roars. But every time Leo tried to roar, no sound came out, and he felt embarrassed. Why can't I roar like the others? Leo wondered one afternoon as he sat alone beneath a tree. He watched as his father, the mighty king of the savanna, let out a thunderous roar that made the ground shake. That's how I'm supposed to roar, Leo thought, trying to mimic the sound. He opened his mouth wide and pushed with all his might, but still nothing. As Leo sat there feeling sad, a wise old elephant named Ella wandered over to him. Ella was known for her calm demeanor and gentle wisdom. "Leo, my dear," Ella said with a soft smile, "why do you look so troubled?" Leo sighed. "I don't know how to roar. Everyone else can do it, but I can't. I feel so different." Ella chuckled gently and sat beside him. "Ah, Leo, you are more than just your roar. A roar is not the only way to show strength. Sometimes it takes time to find your own voice." Leo blinked in confusion. "But how can I be strong without a roar?" Ella smiled wisely. "Strength comes in many forms, little one. Your roar is only one way to express yourself. Perhaps there's something else inside of you that will make your voice heard." Leo thought about Ella's words for a long time. The next day, he decided to take a walk through the savanna. As he wandered, he saw many of his friends, the zebras grazing in the field, the gazelles leaping through the tall grass, and the monkeys swinging from tree to tree. Leo wanted to speak to them, but every time he tried, his voice would not come out. As the sun began to set, Leo sat on a rock by the river and looked at his reflection in the water. "What do I have inside of me?" he wondered. Just then, the wind began to blow, and Leo felt something stir inside him, a feeling he had never experienced before. Without thinking, Leo took a deep breath, and this time, when he opened his mouth, a soft, gentle sound escaped. It wasn't a roar, but it was a beautiful, melodic hum. The sound seemed to echo across the river, and to Leo's surprise, the animals nearby stopped to listen. For the first time, Leo felt proud. His voice may not have been a mighty roar, but it was unique, and it was his. He hummed again, and the sound seemed to fill the air with warmth and peace. The next day, when Leo returned to the savanna, he met his father, who was preparing for a big roar. Leo smiled shyly. "Father, I found my voice." His father looked at him curiously. "Show me, Leo." Leo took a deep breath and hummed his special melody. The sound was soft yet powerful, and the animals around him stopped to listen. It was a beautiful, calming hum that brought a sense of peace to the savanna. His father smiled proudly. "Leo, you have found your strength in your own way. Your voice is unique, and that is something to be proud of. From that day on, Leo no longer worried about not having a roar. He understood that strength came in many forms, and his unique voice was just as important as any roar. Whether he hummed to comfort his friends or simply shared his thoughts with the world, Leo knew that his voice was powerful in its own way. And so, the little lion found his roar, not in a loud sound, but in the quiet confidence of being himself.